Okay, I'm there.
Except on, okay.
Oh no, bee. No, 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 no. There's a bee around me now. Oh Lord. Okay. Here
It's
we go.
nosy. Here we go. Hi guys,
Hi
welcome.
guys. Welcome,
Happy
welcome to here.
Friday.
No joke. I'm so happy that it is
I'm
weekend.
so sorry, my allergies are just a little. So if I touch my nose, it's because
You're like
there's
bewitched.
shit in the air. All right. On today's episode, no, today Angie and I are going to be talking about CERN.
Yes.
Right. I'm sure you guys have heard this in the news recently. You've heard other creators and people talking about CERN. So we just thought we'd do a little, breakdown.
Mhm. Little thought.
What it is, when it was created, and by whom, and for what reason, um, what it actually does. I was actually amazed at the size, and we'll get into that. I don't want to give too much away, but and of course, the main star of CERN is the Large Hadron Collider,
Hmm.
the LHC, and um, and the major discoveries that have come out of CERN. And we'll break down some of the, I want to say, myths,
Conspiracy.
because conspiracy
There you go.
theories on
Yeah.
black holes, um,
Mandela effect.
Mandela effect, the Shiva statue outside, opening portals, that whole thing. So we're going to get all into that. And then I also have my rod, so we can ask questions about CERN towards the end after
Okay.
we talk about that. Yay!
Excited.
So if that is interesting to you, we hope you guys stay and join us for our this little chit chat.
Yeah. Well, here we go.
Here we go.
Go.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
All right.
CERN.
What is CERN? What is CERN? What is it? It's the largest. I'm reading this, guys, so I get this right. Maybe I should put it up here so
Yeah,
I
well, we're
don't look
we're
to the
learning
side.
along with
Yeah,
everyone else. I mean, we're
yeah,
just grasping what everybody else is.
yeah. It's the largest particle physics laboratory in the world. And there's an acronym. It comes from a French saying. It's like a Europe Council European something nuclear. So, or I
I
can't
have to
I
look it
can't
up.
speak French. I can only speak French in my dreams, not in real life. That's another story. I think I've told that story. And its headquarters is in Switzerland, near outside of Geneva, near the France border. So
Right.
just so you know.
And it was
Its mission is to study the smallest building blocks of matter and understand the fundamental laws of governing the universe. Okay, so just understanding, like, how were we created? Was it the Big Bang? Let's smash some particles together and see if we can recreate that
right. And it was established
scenario.
in 1952, right?
CERN was founded on September 29th, 1954,
Before. Okay.
before my time, before your time.
Right. Yeah.
Um, and it emerged after World War II, when many European scientists wanted to rebuild scientific research in Europe. And then rather than have each nation do their own research, they decided to join forces,
Okay.
which is amazing
Hmm.
for, I do believe their original, um, going forward with it was to help humanity and to get answers and things like that. I don't think it had sinister beginnings.
Right.
That's just
Right.
my opinion
Hmm.
and my feelings when I tap into the energy behind it. Take it or leave it. It's all right if you don't agree. But that's just my take from it. So started as a generally goodwill. Let's get the top people from the top nations across the world working together um, for the good of humanity and these experiments. And it's not just the Hadron Collider. It's a huge facility with
Right.
countless labs and underground. I think that the Hadron Collider is underneath the ground. But check this out, guys. Do you know how big the thing is? 17 miles long.
Wow.
That's just the collider.
Right. Right.
I mean, I can't even for you, it's like almost to Temecula,
Hmm. Yeah.
you know? So it's just crazy. But there were a few central people that really pulled um CERN together,
Hmm.
and that's Pierre Auger, Isidore Isaac Rabi, and Uniseco. So we want to give them a little shout out for
Exactly.
creating it. And why was it created? Number one, to understand how matter was formed. Two, to understand fundamental particles. Three, to investigate the forces that shape the universe. To keep European physics research competitive. And to encourage peaceful international scientific collaboration. It was never intended to develop weapons, ever. That
Right.
was not
It's purpose.
that was not its purpose.
Right. So what
And so what is
happened?
it? Well, let's look at what it actually does. So the laboratory in the collider, they send particles in there to nearly the speed of light. It's like 99.99999 the speed of light. These things are going around and they're crashing into each other. And that's what they study. They study them bumping into each other, and then by recreating conditions similar to those just after the Big Bang, scientists can observe particles and interactions that are otherwise impossible to study directly. And then the example is think of like smashing two watches together to understand how the watch works.
Okay.
We're going to break it apart to understand how it functions. So that's their theory on the particles. We're going to break this atom apart and
Right.
see and understand how they have all the
Also, all the
nanoparticles
working,
work
yeah.
together.
Working.
Yeah. So yeah, so it all fits together. It's actually, like I said, it's 17 miles in circumference, which is just
That's huge.
freaking crazy
I
to
know.
me.
I know.
It's 330 feet underground, and it contains thousands of these like conductor magnets.
Mhm. It just
And
is fascinating to me.
actually, they're superconducting magnets. And then it produces around 1 billion particle collisions per second when it's operating. I these numbers are crazy. You can't even wrap your head around these numbers.
I know. I know. That's why I
So
was so
it
fascinated with
has
it.
recently been, yeah, yeah. Well, it also has a kind of a little veil of secrecy around it. I
It sure
feel
does.
like there's things going on that, we aren't privy to.
Right. And I think that
Um,
that's why so many people are talking about it since it was shut down
Now, are
last
they
month.
sinister? I don't know.
I know. They could be. Who knows? But the
Yeah.
conspiracy theories are just so on fire
Yeah. So
right now.
major just yeah.
Just interesting.
Yeah. So some major discoveries was confirming the existence of the Higgs boson in 2012. It's often nicknamed the God particle.
Hmm.
The Higgs, it's BOSON. So if I'm mispronouncing it, I apologize. But it's confirmed a key part of the standard model of particle physics by showing how certain particles acquire mass, how they get bigger.
Right.
Um, Other contributions include medical imaging. All our imaging got better.
Hmm.
Cancer radiation therapy, superconducting technology, particle detection, computing, and one of the major achievements, the World Wide Web,
Right. Right. Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
we got the World Wide Web. It was invented at CERN by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989 to help the scientists share information amongst each other. So
Right.
it really was an information superhighway between these scientists.
Hmm. Yeah,
and the rest is history,
right,
as they
exactly.
say.
I don't know. I'm just,
So, yeah. Yeah. So that's a little background. Okay, so now we can get into the fun stuff, the
right.
theories
Yeah.
of like what's going on and so what are some of the things I've talked long enough. What are some of the things that you've heard that
So I have,
happens at CERN or what
so,
byproducts?
so I, what drew my attention to it, obviously, it was all over the internet that, CERN was shutting down back in June. And I was wondering, like, and people were talking about what chaos was going to ensue because of it being shut down. And they were talking about, communication and diagnosis and all these different kinds of things. How true it was, I don't know. So then that's kind of, I started reading around a little bit. And then come to find out that, the Mandela effect was, it affected that, the portals that would be opening up. And then when that plane was lost, I think a few days ago, they blamed, CERN being shut down for that. So, it just, I don't know enough about it. You know a lot more. You've done a lot more research than I have. But what I've read is just, I'm all into the conspiracy part of it. It reminds me very much, like I was saying to you about, like in the Avengers movie where, Loki is trying to take control over that big machine and it causes chaos. That's what it reminds me of. So I don't know. I really don't know enough about it other than the little bits and pieces that I've read. And I'm just fascinated with the whole thing, how like no one really knew. I didn't really know too much about it. I remember hearing about it years ago, but never really given it any thought. And then when it shut down, that's when I was like, okay, now we're going to see if this is real, what these people are talking about, and then all of a sudden the plane goes missing and they're blaming that. And then
Oh,
something about
yeah.
the weather, that, how bad the weather has gotten. And so, I mean, I don't know. Does it control that? I don't know. So that was the kind of stuff that was
Actually, yeah, I actually think should have gotten better after they shut it down. They're creating an artificial I don't want to say grid, but it strengthens that. Well, you have to buy into, we have to backtrack a little. You have to buy into the premise that the Earth 3D construct is a grid-like system in a closed system within the Earth, sort of controlling us. I mean, we
right,
are definitely controlled by the elitists that you control the money, you control the people.
right, right.
So so supposedly CERN strengthened that. If you've ever seen the movie The Matrix, it strengthened that grid, the
Mhm.
matrix grid around the Earth, keeping
Keeping it safe.
humans trapped. So
Oh, oh,
they
okay.
say
Okay. Trapped. Okay.
um, trapped. I guess it's your just depends on your mindset, though. I don't feel like we're being trapped. Anywho,
I didn't either. I don't think that.
after they turn it off, it you should feel better. You
Mhm.
should be more, it should feel lighter. Your days should be lengthening again. It should feel more normal.
I know it
Um,
affects your energy. It's supposed to affect your energy.
yeah, I got rid after they turned it off that first week at the end of June, I was wiped out. Like I was so tired and I didn't know if that had to do with it or not. But then by the next week, your body adjusts to
Right.
the new frequency or what's happening. It's great like that. It just
So how
adjusts
long is
itself.
it going to be off for? I don't remember that part. I know for a few years, right?
4 years,
4 years. Okay.
2030,
Okay.
which is perfect because it's been prophesized that during that time, humanity will the fire from the sky, the light from the sky will come and raise the consciousness of the planet. And that from that point forward, everything will change.
So what's your
Now,
take on? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm interrupting. Go ahead.
no, 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 that's okay. Go ahead.
So I was wondering what you thought about the Shiva. You know how CERN was given the Shiva, the deity statue,
Hmm.
which I find very fascinating as well because I'm like, why was that? I know that, I several years ago, a long time ago, I had a dream about Shiva came to me in that ring of fire. And I know that that's transformation and destruction. I know that that's the energy that Shiva carries. So I was like, that's very interesting that they would put this huge statue outside this building where where CERN is.
Right.
So,
So, so, um, CERN received that from the government of India,
right. Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
And then in Hindu tradition, the form symbolizes the cosmic dance of creation and destruction. She's doing this dance, and
Right.
that is sort of what they're studying, creation and destruction,
Right.
and making it a meaningful artistic gift to the physics laboratory studying the universe. Some people interpret the symbolism differently. Um, there's no evidence that the statue reflects any like ill intent,
Right.
but that's up for interpretation. So go with your
Like,
gut, people.
why didn't they give Ganesha or the Buddha or Lakshmi? Well, that's more money, but it's I just why that one?
You'd have to ask the government of
I
India,
know, but I just
Angie, and you
wondered
better write that letter,
why
write that
wasn't it
email.
why wasn't it the Buddha out there? Why wasn't it
I
God?
guess because what she
Right,
represents.
right. And that's creation, destruction,
Yeah,
um, transformation. I don't know. And then you see Shiva in different forms. Why that one? I don't know. I just those are things that I wonder about, and I know no one could really answer them. And I
yeah.
should have to, I would have to look into the government of India and find out why they did that. I'm sure I could find it somewhere, but I just thought it was interesting too.
Yeah, and does CERN create black holes? I know they've created like little tiny baby cells or baby they've done they've done something. Um
A
again,
portal,
there's no evidence.
right? But it's
But
an.
yeah, portals,
Hmm.
contacting interdimensional beings, accessing parallel dimensions and universes. It would be fascinating if these things were public knowledge, but we
That
have to speculate.
the portals are going to be more prevalent now, or they were before. So are there?
Before, while it's operating, while it's doing all this. And that got me thinking too, are the scientists more affected because they're right there
Right. Yeah.
in the facility where this is happening, or if it's just a collective planetary effect that's, you know,
Yeah.
so I was like, oh, that's an interesting thought. I don't know.
Is it affecting, the trees and the plants and the ground, around it? Stuff like that, just like, I mean, like, I guess no one would tell you probably the truth, but
No, but I think that, like I was saying before, just being an adaptive species,
hmm.
we just get used to your body recalibrates,
Right.
puts you back into a homeostasis as
Hmm.
best it can.
Right.
Um, but yeah, it feels, and then I've seen a lot of people online, different creators talking about Mandela effects,
Hmm.
how now the fruit of the loom cornucopia is back, and the K in Chick-fil-A. I don't know. I don't eat fast food, so I've never been to a Chick-fil-A, so I don't know how it's spelled. Um, I don't buy Fruit of the Loom products, but I do remember growing up, and I remember a cornucopia. But then it disappeared, and there's like, no, we've
Right.
never had a cornucopia. That's crazy talk. And now the cornucopia is back, so
No, it's that.
I don't know. What else? What else did I hear? And one lady was, she's like, she had pulled over. There was like years ago, there was this road that went to her Target,
Uh-huh.
and then they started tearing it all up. So it was like under construction for like a really long time. She had to take the side way around. Well, she went her normal way, and the road was back.
Oh, whoa.
So
Oh,
I mean, I mean that's according
interesting.
to her. I mean, this
Right.
could be just for likes and clicks and views, but I just thought that she's like, I don't even know what to make of this. The road is
Wow.
back after. So I don't know,
Oh my gosh. I'll have to look
guys.
into that one. Where, was she here in the States?
Yes. Yep.
Wow. It would
Yeah.
be
It
interesting
was
to
somebody
find
that
out.
just popped into my feed that I don't follow, so I don't
Oh,
even know
okay.
what the account was to even tell you where to go, but
It would be interesting to find out like when was that road shut down,
mm-hmm.
and how that all correlated. Oh, that is interesting.
Mm-hmm. So,
I have to pay attention.
I haven't noticed. Oh, and then people are finding things that have been lost. Some lady found
Wow.
like her grandma's ring in a cupboard that she all the time and is in every day. My camera's freaking
Yeah, it's kind of getting a
camera.
little weird.
Um, yeah, it's doing weird things. So I'm
Okay, so
trying to.
I'll have to pay a little bit more attention to what's going on around me too, because I just know that it just seems very odd. I know that there had something to do with the 666, had something to do with it as well. I don't remember what that was, but I know that was one of the conspiracy theories too.
Yeah, and they did shut it down on a full moon. There's a full moon that day. They do as much as they put astrology down, they sure use it a lot in things.
True. Yeah, that
Just
is absolutely
saying.
true. I see that too. It was a strawberry moon. It was a big moon, but yeah, that
Hmm.
I just wonder why all of a sudden now. Why are they shutting it down now? Why aren't they doing? Why didn't they do it sooner? Why aren't they doing it later? Why now? Why? What's the difference between now and next year?
Well, the magnets were wearing out
Oh, okay.
because it's Angie, it's crashing a billion particles a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Parts wear out.
It's like your brakes. Okay, I get it.
It
I'm no.
needs a little maintenance.
It needs a little oil.
It does. It needs a rubber band in there. Just put a
Um,
rubber band, put some duct tape on it, call it a
I
day.
don't know. I just find it weird because it's with everything going on in the world. I mean, this is just one more thing to add to everybody's already full plate of shit. And but maybe this will be good shit. I don't know. You know,
Yeah.
she found her she got her road back and the lady got her ring back. I mean, this might be a good thing. So then in 4 years we'll go back to shit again.
It will be interesting. It will be a different time.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
It will be a different time, especially when they're pushing like open contact in 2027. So we'll see.
Now, has it ever
Um,
been shut down before?
oh yeah.
I wonder what
Yeah, 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 yeah.
anything different happened then?
Um,
Because was it shut down like
I
17 years
didn't
ago? I
It
don't know.
shuts, it has to shut down periodically. It just does. Like I said, it all kidding aside, it does require
Yeah.
like huge, powerful magnets and stuff, and that shit wears out.
Right.
It just does. Um, I'm
Okay.
trying to, so I just tapped in.
It's just weird
Uh,
that it's going down now. I mean, look at all these data centers, data, however you want to pronounce it.
yeah,
They're going in, and I wonder if it would affect that. I don't know. Just weird.
yeah. So I kind of have a makeshift spirit board that I use with my pendulum, and so I just asked, why is CERN shutting down? And they said to calibrate data. That's one of the reasons. And then why was CERN created? And then they said to break the code of life.
Oh wow.
So yeah. So interesting.
Mhm.
And then I didn't know what else to ask. So I was like, why was it originally created? And they said science.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I could have told you that. Thanks, guys.
It just kept on going. I just want to know.
Yeah, it just developed.
So what
And
was
that's just what's going to happen when when that's what humans do. Like we study something and we get to the bottom of it, and it opens up another
Right.
five doors to go through and explore and go down other avenues.
Right.
So it's as we learn, it just it creates more questions
I wonder if they even
than
thought this
answers.
was going to happen, when they created it in 1954 or what have you. I mean, did they,
I don't, like I said, I really believe it was to study, the particles and to collaborate with the top minds of the world.
yeah.
And like how can it and they have helped humanity
Mhm.
with the discoveries and of course the internet. People could argue that it's a good and bad thing,
Right.
but if you use it responsibly,
It's a good
then
thing.
we use it to your advantage.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Hmm. Well, the next 4 years will be interesting. Let's see what happens.
Super interesting.
When
Yeah,
they fire it back
absolutely.
up, what it will do then. So I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna keep an eye out, pay attention to what's going on around me and see if I find anything that I lost. You never know.
Yeah.
It's just nice to be aware, I guess, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Did we want to ask any questions about it? Do you have any questions?
I guess my question, is it shutting down for our greater good? I know that it has to shut down. I understand that needs maintenance, but is it going to be a 4 years for our greater good? Does
They
that
get
make,
in position.
yeah, does
Yeah.
that make
So
any,
I've already done a video on this. If you haven't seen it, it's one of the earlier ones. These are my rods. I've already saged myself and my rods and done my little ritual, so I'm all ready to go. The only thing I have to do is close out my session when we're finished and we're good to go. So let me just get situated here. Let me back up. Let me get my arms in position.
I'm gonna have
It
to go
keeps
inside.
wanting.
I'm gonna have to go inside. My gardener just showed up.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm having a day. Hold on, sorry. I didn't realize I forgot. Well, he normally doesn't come this early. Hold on, I'm sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry.
That's okay. Now we're enjoying the view of
We're
Angie's house
I'm
and
big.
neighborhood. There's her palm tree.
Sorry. I'm going
She's like,
inside.
let me in.
So I'm sorry. I'm
Her
sorry.
front door, her
Sorry.
living
I'm going
room.
into my house. I know this is really weird, but the gardener showed up. So I'm sorry. We're gonna come into my kitchen.
All right, now we're in the kitchen.
Listen now, sorry everybody. I'm really sorry. My gardener
Don't
comes on
be,
Thursdays. He doesn't ever come this early, and I had to go sit outside in a different place because they're working on the house next door. So I apologize.
yeah. So yeah, we're filming this actually on a Thursday this
Okay.
week because Angie has something to do tomorrow, something
Sorry.
important. So, um, uh, okay. So, what was your question?
So how is this going to benefit us the next 4 years? Is this going to be for our greater good? What are we going to get out of it for it being
Okay.
shut down?
Let me see who I'm talking to. I'm just going to ask for the person that has the most knowledge to answer. Yes. Is it Michael? Yeah. Okay. It's Archangel Michael. So, one more time.
So for the next 4 years, since CERN's going to be shut down, is this going to be for our greater good? How is it going to be for our benefit? Is there a benefit for us?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Is there a specific reason besides the magnets for it shutting down? Yes. Was it shut down possibly by whistleblowers?
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Um,
That's interesting.
is that to help humanity raise its consciousness?
Hmm,
Yes, thank you. Um, And was my initial reaction correct with it wasn't created for sinister activities? Yes. Okay. Is it doing sinister activities? Yes and no. So studying, yes, and then some extra things that maybe isn't to our best. It's reminiscent to me of Atlantis and Lemuria. Yes.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've read about or done any research or poked around into that, but what I've gathered, they were doing a lot of human, especially in Atlantis,
Mhm.
human genetic splicing
Mhm.
and experiments. So there were like cat people.
Yeah.
They were mixed. So I it's not exactly like that, but it is like that.
Yeah.
That's what they're telling me. Is that correct? Am I getting that correct? Yes, thank you.
Yeah, the Lemurians were much kinder than the people of
Yeah.
Atlantis.
So the Atlanteans were doing those. Were the Lemurians? Yes. To the same extent as Atlantis? No.
Yeah.
And did they destroy themselves because of it? Yes.
Hmm.
Was their destruction their own making? Yes. So something they did caused, yes. We kind of got off the topic of CERN, but it does relate in the fact of experimenting. They're not necessarily experimenting on humans like they were during Atlantis and
Right.
Lemuria, but experimenting and trying to I don't alter
Hmm. I think they were just,
humanity. I mean, alter the collective consciousness.
yeah, just like what people are doing now. I mean, it's no different in
Yeah,
labs, not general people, but
right,
people
right,
doing the
right,
same.
right. Yeah.
Like our
Um,
government.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else that you wanna?
No, I cannot. I don't, like I said, I'm not really well versed in it. Just I just skim the surface and it's just stuff that I've read. But no, I can't think of anything else I would ask. I'm sure that later on I probably will come up with
Yeah,
something,
I know. As soon as we stop, I'll
or
be
I'll
like,
I'll
oh,
read something else and it'll be like, oh, I wish I would have known that when we were doing the podcast. But again, I know I keep saying it just fascinates me like what
yeah,
this is all about. And no one really paid too much attention to it until now.
yeah. So are the people actually on different timelines now? So are they back to their original, whereas why they're finding their things, it just all just switched back. Yes, energetically, yes.
So
Um,
did that plane that went missing, did that have anything to do with CERN?
did the plane that went missing have anything to do with CERN? What do you remember what country it was or
I don't remember. It was just recently, like a few days ago. Where, Taylor? Middle East.
the plane that went missing have anything to do with CERN? Yes and no.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay.
Did they find the plane?
No, it went missing. They can't find
Oh,
it.
okay. Will they find the plane?
Hmm.
No.
Okay.
They still haven't found planes
Right.
that have gone missing.
Right. So I mean, I don't know.
So, I mean, could it be in another dimension? Yeah, sure. Could it be at the bottom of the ocean? That's a possibility too. We just, I
Yeah.
mean, not sorry to be blunt. I know people had loved ones. I'm sorry. That, I'm
No. No.
sorry. My mouth just goes before my
No.
brain
I did.
catches up.
It could have just been nothing. It could have been just the timing. But I know that I was reading online that people were saying that this plane that went missing had to do with CERN. So I just thought it was interesting too.
Yeah, which is the whole premise of What is that show that I like that I watched? Manifest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, did you ever watch that?
I think,
It's so good.
what channel is it on?
Netflix?
It sounds familiar. I don't know if
It's so good. So if you guys haven't seen Manifest and you like um time play
okay.
and like metaphysical spiritual stuff,
Mhm.
then go watch it.
Okay.
It's a it's a really really good show and
Is it a new show? It sounds
no.
familiar. I
No,
can't.
I mean new in the sense that in the last I think it was 2020.
Okay.
um
It does sound familiar.
I believe they canceled it and there was such anger and backlash that
Oh, okay.
they uncanceled it,
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
All right.
um
I'll have to look
but
into.
yeah, so their plane goes missing. I can't remember for how many years.
I know
they
it's
think
under the.
they
Yes.
they think that it's just turbulence,
Yeah.
violent, like
I know which
awful
one.
turbulence, and then when they land it's like
Yeah.
6.5 years later
Yeah.
and they're
I know
just
which
like,
one.
what the fuck? So it's
Yeah.
so good. So getting back to their lives, and then they have like powers on top of,
Yes.
they've decided they have developed these psychic powers
Yeah.
that are used to help people.
Yeah. Taylor and I
So
started watching it
yeah,
a long
so
time ago.
good,
I
so good.
remember it. Yes, I know. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
So that just reminded me of the plane.
Okay.
So
So they just
maybe
went.
it'll come back when they turn it back on in 2030. Who knows? But for
Well,
right as of right on the timeline right now, it's missing.
right. Well, hopefully they're found. I mean,
Yeah,
I,
I
I,
we
I doubt alive, but who knows? But at least it'll give the family
the
some
family is like some
closure.
closure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some closure.
absolutely. Yeah, I apologize. I didn't not mean to be insensitive to
No, you weren't. It's okay.
their
It's just the way you speak.
yeah, just yeah, I was just thinking of the plane itself. I wasn't thinking of the
The people.
souls
I
on
know.
board.
I
So,
know. I know you're not like that, so you wouldn't be.
no, I'm oh boy,
Hey,
foot in my mouth. So,
it's been a morning.
but it's been a morning, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. No fault of CERN's though.
No, just my gardener showed up early.
He's back on the original timeline.
You're right. He used to come at this time, and then all of a sudden it became later and later, and then it got to be 1:30, and now look, he's here already.
hmm
Good point right there.
So, yeah, if you
Oh,
guys have any questions, we can always do a part two if you want more Rods, or if you have questions, what we forgot to ask that we didn't ask.
or
I'm
something
trying
that
to
might
think if
come
we
up.
have, yeah, yeah, maybe more will come out.
Yeah.
I imagine with what's happening in the world, we'll probably won't be hearing much of this in the next month or so because it'll be back to what's forward facing in the news and happening in
Right.
the world, and we're back to the clown show and the circus in which we live. It is the country in which we live.
Well, I know, but there's no greater country than America, so I'm happy to be here myself. So America.
Not this America. I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Oh no,
but
no.
has a but if you know what I don't know if I can get behind it. Has it ever really been? It hasn't been good for the peoples
No, no, but I guess for me,
ever since the white man got here.
right, right. But I mean, I'm just saying that, and if I'd rather be here than a third world country. I'd rather have my freedoms that I do have here than in a third world country. I don't want to be in the Middle East where, you know, I'm wearing a burqa and I can't do anything or speak for myself or drive or play.
Absolutely.
So those are the things that I'm talking about, where I would rather be here than someplace like that.
Oh, well, yeah, I was thinking like Ireland.
I've not been, so I don't really know what
Ireland or
it's like
England.
there.
Go where my peoples, Poland, I just, I'm not thinking like North Korea.
Oh God, now that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you don't do well in sports, it's off with your head and they kill you. That's what I'm talking about. We don't do that shit here.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yet.
Not yet. I just said that, not yet. But you never know. It might be coming.
Oh,
Have
Lordy.
the CERN shut down. We might have.
Lordy. Yeah. No, but I was just saying, if you look at the history of America, it's not good for minorities at all.
No, it's not.
And the white man should have been the minority,
Mm-hmm.
but
Right.
they just came and pissed all over everything and took it over. So,
Made him sick, and now look at it. It's
and
just
look where we are. Thanks, guys.
right.
Thanks a fucking lot. Just
Oh boy.
kidding.
Anyway,
Anywho's,
this is good.
that's all I know about CERN.
Yeah. Well,
That's it.
you read more than I did. I mean, I just
No,
skimmed the
I
surface
just
of
yeah,
it.
and I just poked around a little bit just because it's off now. So, and if anything pertinent, if I get any pertinent messages, I'll pass them along. But I feel like I don't know. I just feel like I can breathe. I don't even know what it just feels better to me.
Good.
It feels lighter
Mm-hmm.
to
Well,
me.
good. Let's see
And
what happens.
I don't have I go back and forth between worrying about stuff and just saying fuck it, I can't, there's nothing I can do, so I go back and forth between, so I'm in the fuck it, whatever happens,
Right.
I'm in the fuck it phase
Yeah.
right
Well,
now.
there's some things you just can't control. So.
Yeah, I just whatever I can, but even stuff like I'm just like, well, I'm not going to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do what I normally do. I'm going to stay on top of my stuff. We got a lot of stuff coming up with Owen's school, filling out forms, Chris's retirement. That's a whole thing, filling
Yeah.
out forms. So I have deadlines that I have to hit
Mm-hmm.
to help these guys get their shit done. So,
Yeah.
but other than that, I'm just like, I'm just going to go with the flow.
Yep. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going with the flow. Just taking care of
Mm-hmm.
myself, going day to day,
Yep.
not making too many
Yep.
plans because I don't know if they'll.
Yeah, taking care of my body,
Mhm.
eating good food, um, drinking lots of water. If it's hot where you guys are, stay hydrated.
Yeah.
You can't function if you don't take care of your vessel.
Right. Right.
So,
And it's hot. It's hot everywhere, I think. Just about
it's
everywhere
hot.
in season.
Yeah.
So yeah. But
Yeah. So,
I don't have anything else to add to
yeah,
this.
yeah. So let us know if you've noticed any weird stuff
That'd be
or
interesting.
heard any weird stories or whatever. We'd be
So
happy
please
to
share. We want to hear them.
yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. So, all right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, thanks
Thank
guys.
you. And I apologize for the inconvenience of having
No,
to
they don't
try.
care. They got a tour of the house.
The gardeners arrived early. It's CERN.
It is CERN. Like back on their regular schedule.
They are. All right. Well, thank you. Well, I know
Thanks,
it's been
guys.
cool. Good to see you, Leslie. And
Good to
we'll
see you
talk
as well,
soon.
Angie. And we will see you guys next week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Recording.